Well, hello everybody, Mark Anthony, the Vegas Tourist, and welcome back to my channel. I'm down here on the Vegas Strip, and this video is kind of an interesting one, especially if you're a model, want to be a model, thinking about being a model, or you're just curious about this. That's a Billboard Truck. They run up and down the Strip here 18 hours a day. That particular one, there's actually 6 of them the last time that I counted, have an interesting story behind them. The originator of that photo, or actually the gentleman who created that business actually, had him as a client when I was a chauffeur. And he said that the photo was taken somewhere between 1989 and probably 1991. The reason he doesn't know really the definitive date was because in 1992 he sold the business, the escort business, for, as he told me, more zeros in front of that period than he had ever seen in his entire life. However, here is the interesting part. Those 3 girls were his escorts. They showed up the day to do the photo shoot. They signed their model release, and they were paid $2,000 each, except for the girl in the middle. She put a clause in her model release that stated that she gets paid $2,000 a year for every year that that image is used in any form. A very simple clause, and for a businessman that was already making an easy 6 figures, what the hell? Probably not going to use the image for very long. Well, when I met him in 2005, we went to have lunch. He actually invited me to have lunch. I picked him up. It was going to be an airport pickup. Picked him up at his house. Took him to the airport to pick up a friend of his, and then he said, "Screw it, you're with me the whole day," which is really cool because after paying for the car, he peeled off several $100 bills, nice crisp ones, on top of the already built-in 20% tip. Oh, I love chauffeuring back then. So here we are sitting in the pepper mill, and we see the Billboard Truck come by. That photo was already 14 years old, and the friend we picked up at the airport laughed because he saw it. And then my client laughed. He told me the story that he had been in touch with the middle girl recently, and she had moved up to Colorado in the 1990s, got married and had kids. She was still getting the $2,000 a year. She's still getting the $2,000 a year. That photo is 30 years old. That photo, that one image, because she put the clause in her model release statement, has paid for her 3 daughters to go to college, plus whatever else. So the next time you see that image, think of that story. That girl in the middle has made $60,000 off of that one photo taken 30 years ago. So if you're aspiring to be a model, you want to be a model, you are a model, when you sign the model release, remember, the other 2 girls, they took the $2,000. That was fine. They got $2,000 to do a photo shoot, 15 minutes work, they're out of there. Middle girl knew. She knew there was some value here. Yep, 30 years later, $60,000 so far, and still being paid. Be careful what you sign, or at least know what you're signing and know what you're worth, all right? I'm Mark Anthony, the Vegas Tourist. As always, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell button so you get instant notifications, and leave me your comments and your questions down below. See you on the next video.